So did Delvin send you again, or are you here on your own this time?
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
I seriously feel like I'm with somebody I'd already met.
Welcome to the college.
Someone who would not be happy with me.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
I didn't see any desk in there.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we... Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Didn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Didn't want anyone... Away. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthor nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
I have many important things. Your concerns are not...
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Auric. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of... But I do not and will not approve of any research... Are we clear? Not often. Some risks must be taken. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. Purpose. Magic is a true power, not something... It shapes worlds, creates and destroys. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Gods watch over. I don't care how many college. Then by my right as I grant you this weapon. I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now. Mm-hmm.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
Talos guide you.
Do I get it? A house, Carl?
And here we all are. Shall we step inside? We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered. Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Is nobody else coming? Oh, they must have already gone inside.
I find it hard to believe this excavation was approved.
As some of you may know, Saarthal was one of the earliest Nord settlements of Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves,
Who knows
the
what we
infamous
might find
Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Saarthal. This is an exciting opportunity for us. Well, are there any questions before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berlina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Interact with them. Just identify them. Cesardo, what shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that we're the first ones here? Look for any amount of tampering with the tombs. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
I'm not seeing signs of any warding magics at all. Either they're not here, or they were...
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secure.
Touch anything. What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. He asked far too many questions about my research. I think the Thalmor are trying to steal my work. I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is far too important. Can't breathe a word of it. Until next time.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it? Please be careful here. Well, would you look at that? This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes.
And here I thought it would open that up. I was wrong.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting. Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? I'm not sure what to expect here.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Please be on your guard.
Is that something? You know, I've already made the armor, so I'm going to make this legendary. I thought so. Do I max this one out? Yes. keep that way. Okay, so smithing and one-handed have gone back down.
Yes? Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. Until next time.
Well, can you tell that my sword damage has gone down the drain? It'll go back up. What about this one?
This is simply fascinating. Never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This bears closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while. Examine this. You, however, should press on. never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why, just look at all these coffins. This is simply fascinating. Until next time.
Fire runes. Okay, being able to draw my bow so much faster is totally worth sacrificing, temporarily sacrificing my one-handed damage. Not to mention that whole staggering. Ooh, nice shot. And there's critical strikes now. 30% chance if I maxed it out. Can't remember if I did max it out. It's alchemy, not archery, you idiot. Yes, I did max out critical shot. No, 20% chance of a critical hit that does 50% more critical damage. Oof. Archery's almost maxed out, but I'll keep it that way. Once I'm maxed out, I'll do that one first, then this one. Being able to have two like flame thralls, not to mention they'll be stronger. Okay, where is Man, look at that helmet. I feel like that should be a type of armor you can get too. I mean, is it really... I'd at least want that helmet. But of course, I think that is a... I'm trying to think what it is called. If it's just like a... some horn helmet. That last shot had some impact. I'm guessing those were the shank you kind of trap.
So, haggling with you can be so entertaining.
$20 freaking pounds.
Sweet oblivion, soon I shall return.
Now I know I've got all that extra weight. Got staves, that's 24 pounds by themselves. Nice. A lot of different ways to get you shanked or burned, depending on, or the poison darts. if any of you can hear this, but boy, I thought the thunder was coming from in the game. Nope, it's coming from outside. There we go. Surprised I didn't wake up the entire tomb. So somehow I was avoiding making a direct hit spell. That's why it wasn't working. Get some more practicing with the blade.
I thought it high time I caught up with you. This is simply fascinating.
Yeah, well, watch out for that plate right there. Thank you. That's different.
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this buried so far within Saarthal? All right then. What was that? not seeing this, am I? Why, this is utterly unique. This is simply fascinating. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Ooh. Yep. Flesh, iceful. My gosh. Yeah, I think the Steel Nordic, I think those may be the kind of armor that the Draugr are wearing. Honestly, I'm a little worried. It's like, if you keep raising your level up using the whole turning your skills legendary, what degree could the enemies get to? Right now I'm seeing the flashes of lightning through my curtains. Wait for it. Nice. Pretty sure that's less than 10 seconds. Yeah. There's definitely lightning and thunder going on overhead. It's freaking August. It is freaking August, and we are having lightning and thunder and rain, and there's one thing people got right about 2020, it's that the weather has been out of whack.
say knowledge is its own reward.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. It's no secret that the college's reputation... Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. I see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
My gosh. No, I'm not talking about the game. Hang on a second, folks. I'm gonna step out a little bit and just take a look. There's hardly any rain coming down right now. The clouds don't even look that bad. When? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jeez, I actually saw the bolts of lightning.
Several if you're talented.
Oh my gosh.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Like I said, 2020's weather is so out of whack.
Please, don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need additional reasons to hate us.
Yeah, those flashes, that was like less than 3 seconds before the thunder hit, and it was loud.
I don't want to... You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself. Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave. Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there. I know full well that you have. Please do not insult my intelligence. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns. Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a... That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to El... Thank you for your help. You may go now.
I'll kill you. Just keep finding out more and more about these places I haven't been to. There's plenty of the map I haven't been to, but you'd think the areas that I've swept through, you'd think I'd have found everything. What the heck? Now what am I hearing? It's a downpour of very big raindrops. Middle of August, and it's just thunder, lightning, and rain. Absolutely ridiculous. And there's... Okay, that was bright. Jesus! Okay. I'm just gonna close my other window. God almighty. I keep that window open just to keep things cool, but man. Okay. Actually kind of felt that last one. There we go. Whew. Good thing I had no plans today. Alright. Who do we got here? looks like an ancient or an elder dragon. I'm not going to use iron arrows. Yeah, I'd be surprised if none of you couldn't hear this. Or, yeah. No, wait, did I say that right? I'd be surprised if none of you could hear this. Nope, it's a Rever Dragon. Okay. I can feel my couch vibrating. Ooh, that's a lot of flames. Shut up, dude. Nice bounty off of that one. Cool. Uttered mammoth tusk.
I'll end your miserable life.
That's if you can hit me, stupid. My turn. Oh wait, do I have the other one equipped? I don't. Whatever. Oh, look at that. He's got a ward.